Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we're going to be talking about some changes coming to the way that PlayStation 4 patches Final Fantasy XIV. Now currently, in order to patch Final Fantasy XIV on both the PC and PS4, you need to actually log into your account in order to do that. On the PS4 specifically, it means launching the app, going to the login, typing in the password, yada yada yada, and then your download will start. Over recent years, we've run into some issues with this on the PlayStation 4, or at least we'd like to believe that it's the cause of a lot of issues that have happened to PlayStation 4 players during a lot of the major patches. However, Square Enix is officially going to be moving to using the PlayStation 4 patch system. I barely got those words out of my mouth. And thus, whenever you turn your PlayStation 4 on, you're going to be able to update it like you would any other PlayStation 4 title without needing to log into your account. Now, in order to make sure people are prepared for this and they know about it, on the Lodestone, they released a bunch of information about stuff you'll need to know in order to make sure that this happens accurately. So if you're someone who plays on the PS4, I've included a link in the description. Here are the instructions that you are going to need. And it does vary slightly depending on whether or not you're PlayStation Plus. You don't need PlayStation Plus to play Final Fantasy XIV, but they do make sure to include instructions since it can be different depending on which one that you actually have. Or you can make it more convenient if you actually have PlayStation Plus. So a reduction in required hard drive space is also going to be expected for the current PS4 version. It is currently expected that you need about 67.25 gigabytes as of August 2018, and it's expected to be reduced to about 34 gigabytes. So the required space is going down a lot for PlayStation 4 players. Not the amount of space the game takes up, just the required space that they recommend you have. Although I'm assuming that those two things are a little bit one and the same. So anyway, before migration begins on August 28th, they're going to start releasing update files that are already compatible with the PS4 patch system, and then on September 4th, they're going to push it all the way. So this pre-migration download period, they have, again, instructions here. Make sure you have at least 31 gigabytes of space available on your hard drive. Confirm whether automatic downloads is enabled. If not, please enable it. They even give you instructions on how to enable it. Now, if you have PlayStation Plus, after you enable that setting, you can usually just leave your PS4 in rest mode in order to actually do the automatic downloads. However, if you're not a PlayStation Plus member, then your PS4 needs to be powered on all the way in order for you to actually do the automatic download. And they make note of that here if that's something you don't know, even letting you know a little bit of making sure to confirm that the stay connected to internet checkbox is enabled for set features available in rest mode. Then make sure you confirm whether the automatic download has completed. It gives you a patch name, version number, all that stuff, as well as the installable, which, as you can see, for September 4th, which is when the system's going to go all the way. So if there's not enough available space, then for the rest of this is just, if it doesn't work, if automatic download is not enabled, or especially this one, starting up the 14 client application at any point if automatic downloads is not enabled, will activate the downloading of the update files made. So if you don't have automatic update enabled, it won't screw you. It's just, it'll wait till you actually open Final Fantasy XIV, the client itself, the application, before the download itself actually begins. So if you don't want automatic updates to always be enabled, then you can disable them. They're just recommending that you do that specifically for this pre-migration period. There will be an all worlds maintenance on that day in order to implement the PS4 patch system, so don't have to worry. That's definitely not going to be the patch 4.4 day, so don't worry about that. We're assuming that patch 4.4 would be a week later at the current moment, but that will be confirmed the next letter from the producer live during the 14-hour broadcast on August 31st. So anyway, make sure you go through this if you're a PS4 player. Make sure you take any of the steps they recommend taking and enjoy your new patch system. Hopefully this fixed some of the issues that we mentioned earlier, especially ones where people would download updates via the client. Something would go wrong and then they'd have to reinstall the whole game. I remember that being a huge issue a while back. I'm not sure if that was specifically tied to this or had any relation to this, but I just know a few PS4 players just have issues sometimes with major patches, more so than the PC players in my experience. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. We've got some more Final Fantasy XIV content, as well as some other stuff coming up on the channel. Just waiting for a little bit of something, and you guys are going to see some fun stuff on the channel over the next couple weeks. I will see all of you in the next one, and until then, take care.